raise your hand, we'll get you a mic. Charlie and Steven.
Hey Tyler, first things first, this being your first time up here, just what went into your decision to transfer to Alabama?
Yeah, really just, I spent 4 years at Vanderbilt, got my degree, really just looking for something new. Obviously had the opportunity to go to a prestigious university like this, and, I didn't want to pass that up, so made that decision.
Steven.
Tyler, how has Coach Wolford helped you since you got to Alabama as the O-line coach?
Man, Coach Wolford's been a great help. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, doing this in the SEC for sure. And he really just helped everybody else on the line as far as techniques, helping us, get a better understanding of the playbook scheme and stuff like that. I feel like he's been a great addition.
Up front here with Nick.
Hey Tyler, getting to go, back to Vanderbilt, or not back to Vanderbilt, but facing Vanderbilt again this week. What's it going to be like for you?
It's going to be fun, but at the end of the day, it's another game. As a team, we're all focused on, just pretty much playing and play out, just dominating, in our box, and the results are going to come with that. So that's what we're focused on.
We'll stay up front with Tony.
You've had a couple people to your right kind of shifting throughout the game. What's that like, being the left tackle, having a new left guard? Do you communicate differently with different people, or how is it like kind of gelling and making sure that you're always in the right communication with whoever's playing next to you?
Yeah, well, everybody on the line I trust, they're all great players and stuff like that. Whoever's playing next to me, I have full confidence that they're going to do what needs to be done and stuff like that. So it's really not too much of a, change. All very talented, all, know what they're doing. So, it's the same thing.
Going on the left with Katie.
Tyler, how important is building chemistry along the offensive line, and where do you kind of feel like y'all are at with that right now at this point in the season?
As far as building chemistry, I feel like it's very important. You need to all fly to work as one. So, you're very dependent on people next to you, you know what I'm saying, to, get the job done so you can do your job as well to the best of your ability. So, I feel like that chemistry is definitely coming along. We've been improving on it, fall camp and stuff like that, and practices and stuff like that. And, I feel like the whole line as a whole, taking those steps for sure.
Go to James.
Saban has talked a lot about discipline, especially for the offensive line, and I know you come from a military background. Do you feel like you've been able to kind of work on that, and how has that kind of helped you, especially transitioning to Alabama?
Yeah, for sure. As far as discipline, it's definitely a challenge. It's definitely something you need on the offensive line, and as a football player as a whole. We're still working on that. Working on it every day, and we just plan on being the best we can be, and giving all our effort. So.
In the middle of Michael.
Saban in the preseason was talking about transfers, and there was different cultures that you're adjusting to a new culture here. Sure. What's the biggest difference between where you were and where you are now?
I would really say just as far as the culture difference, I would say kind of like how we work and stuff like that. Just it's different. It's different over here for sure. Different expectations. Different people around you. You know what I'm saying? That expect you to do what needs to be done at your highest capability and stuff like that. So I would definitely say the expectations are. I'm sorry. What was your question? You said the culture.
You just
you're talking about the culture. I would definitely say the cultures are different, but it's everywhere you got to work hard and stuff like that. So
Back with Carrie.
Hey Tyler, so you hear quite a bit when a player gets to face their former team, the team that you're currently on gets to lean on you for some of that insight. I want to know how true that is, and then how much, is that maybe even a benefit, or is it at all to face a former team?
Yeah, I would say a little bit, just as far as, I was there for a while, so kind of like from a personnel standpoint, could definitely give some pointers and stuff like that to the O-line and the offense in general. I already had a coach on the defensive side come up to me and ask for a couple pointers on the offense and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like I could help a little bit, but the coaches they watch all the film, they break down all that stuff, so we trust them to give us the game plan and stuff like that. So.
Left middle with Nick.
And just following up on that real quick, I know you were there when Mike Wright was down. You don't have to say exactly what you told the defensive coach here, but what are some things he does well?
Mike Wright's a great player. I have a lot of respect for him. He's done a lot of great things at Vandy. Obviously has the speed, definitely has the arm as well. Smart player, very cerebral. Mike's a great player. He's gonna be, a challenge for our defense, and we're looking forward to it for sure.
Stay on this side with Charlie.
There's several guys that played at St. Thomas on this team. Did you talk to guys like Jordan Battle at all before coming here, and did they maybe try to recruit you to come to Alabama?
Yeah, definitely. I played with Battle way back in 2018 and stuff like that. So that was definitely one of the first people I reached out to as far as what I expected and stuff like that. Battle's always been a great teammate. Definitely a great teammate here and stuff like that, captain and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely lean on him a little bit. And it's been great to even guys like Dallas Turner and stuff like that. That St. Thomas Aquinas background. Yeah, it's been pretty cool.
Go back to front, Tony.
Kind of going back to James's question from earlier, but what about your upbringing or just past experiences allowed you to kind of adjust so well to Alabama and just right away?
Really, I would say my experience in college football in general, I feel like, has given me the chance to adapt a little easier. It's still adaptation, it still, takes a while to, kind of get used to it and stuff like that. And, it's still challenging, but I feel like, just my prior experiences, and stuff like that, my upbringing, just helped me a lot, in transition.
But I think we're going to finish up with Kate.
Tyler, after the game, Coach Saban said that he views Tyler Booker as someone competing for a spot on the offensive line. Just as an older guy, what's impressed you about him as a freshman coming in and being able to pick up the offense and compete for that starting job?
Yeah, Book's another great player on the offensive line. Like, he's very physical, very mean, like very, very, very athletic. And he also brings that, that energy and juice from a young dude that definitely it can get a little contagious, for the rest of the offensive line. Brings that energy. He's a great player. Very mean, very aggressive. It's great to have somebody like that on the line.
All right, Tyler, thank you.